To the parents or to school?
Your Honor, here's the case. There are two minor students from certain school whose photos were posted on Facebook. The photos, which were uploaded by one of their friends, showed the students drinking and smoking in a bar and wearing just undergarments on a strip.
And Your Honor, the photos were shown by one of the Facebook friends of the girls and to the school officials, prompting them to, first, is to ban the students from marching in their graduation rites. Because according to the school, the minor students violated the code of conduct. Pause. So my client, the parents of the minor students, we in defense filed a petition for the issuance of writ of habeas data and asked the court to order the school to surrender and deposit all the soft copies, all the photographs, and to declare that they have been illegally obtained in violation the privacy of my client. Then who is deserving? To our side is the parent. Why? Because according to the Republic Act 10175, Section 2 applies to the process of ensuring the assured safe data or information about the property as well the identity of a one person and lawfully the justice being applied if the privacy or property of one person is assuredly insured. My client is determined enough to protect the image of my client's child, minor children or student of the said school complainant. And we want, through successful application of the privacy law, the students will not going to be punished. What are the reasons? First, let us talk about the case punishment for the minor students of the complainant school. The question here is, what is we are fighting for? To whom is we are fighting for, Your Honor? We are fighting for the minor students. Through the pictures which is violated lawfully the rights of these minor students to privacy, here are the possible cause of the improper action of the minors outside the school, according to the presented evidences of the complainant school. Why are they not deserving to the punishment and be deserving to the successful petition? And what are the possible effects to their mental, emotional, and physical aspect? Your Honor, we are referring to the aspects of these minor students. Wait lang. So here is the concept. We have to consider the side of these minor students who commit mistake. For example, let us talk about how we are referring to the complainant school. This is the long-run journey of the minor students. And to that point that one of their friends captured them drinking and smoking outside the school, they commit mistake. They failed the school. But You are referring to ban the students to march to their graduation rites. For just one only mistake, did we consider the students how they excel 10 times inside the school and commit or fail the school one time for the rest of their school life? This is like the race of their journey in their school lives. Can we consider this concept as a race? And the minor students, failed to obey the code of conduct of the complainant school. They failed. Yes, they failed. And you are telling to them to don't go to the graduation rites because they failed to obey the school code of conduct. What about our children? What about the children of the principals, of the teachers? Are they also perfect? Are they always committing to obey the code of conduct of the school every time they are outside the school or the institution? Of course not. You put a barrier for them to experience or to how they cherish their striving or how they work hard to excel 10 times in school. Okay? You put block or barrier to the student who will going to experience the graduation rites, the marching. Because it will going to be the product of how they work hard, of how they excel hard 10 times inside the school and they fail once for the rest of their school life. Can we consider that our students are minors? And of course, they consider curiosity. They are experiencing influence of the people or friends around them. And of course, learning process. You don't have to give the feeling of the students, the unsatisfying feeling to the student to experience the graduation or marching. Because if they can commit mistakes, they will going to not learn something. Something great lesson. Did we consider the aspects of these minor students' life? Let's talk about their mental health. Your Honor, they are minor students. And when they experience to not feel the satisfying product of their working hard inside the school, which is to march in their graduation rites, they will going to be uncourageous to their next journey. And to their emotional aspect, Your Honor, they will going to always tell to themselves that I am not always deserving to correct my mistake because the school said that I have no right to march to our graduation. And that is enough reason to always blame themselves that they are unworthy, that they are nothing in every institution. On that case, we have to see this, that the students, minor students, also know that they failed to obey the code of conduct of the school. And they are also injured for what have been happened. And they want the opportunity, the second chance to correct themselves and to be better person in their next journey. My client, the parents, are not just fighting for the privacy of my students being opposing here. They are also fighting for the product of how hard the student work in their class performances inside the school. The parent is just looking forward to the justice about the right to privacy of their students, of their children, of the minor students, and looking forward for the product of working hard of their children inside the classroom, not because they commit one mistake, but because they are deserving also to receive the product of excelling 10 times, of being good student many times inside the school. Can we just not look to that mistake and consider the punishment not as big as they will not going to march to their graduation, because they are also deserving to the second chance and to learn their lessons. Your Honor, we also deserve to the second chance. We are not also perfect. And we tend not to obey every time the code of conduct. We are talking to the minor students. They have to learn their lessons, but not in this way, in this process. Because they have the next journey. They are going to fight again. And can we not be the reason for them to be uncourageous, to fight for their dreams, and be a better person the next journey they will going to take in their life?